So this is the project that we're going to look at doing this part of the term, and it's about flights to different airports from different airports in the UK. So from John Lennon Airport or from Bournemouth International. There is a text file as well that you'll be able to see called airports.txt. And the contents of that file look like this. So when you look at that file, you will see that it's JFK, John F. Kennedy International, with a comma in between there and a comma here and a comma just there as well. So you'll see that text file there is quite simple. There's not a huge amount of data in it. It's only a small amount of data. So what I really want you to do at the moment is to look at this specification and have a good read of it, and then start to think about what skills you might need to brush up on, if you like, or you might need to go back to look at on the programming side of it. So there's various tables of things that tell you about the actual flights there, and there's an example of how you might work out a profit and loss. So now if we come down to what the program actually wants us to do, number one, the first thing to do, it says to do, is to read in the airports file. So for that, obviously you might need to look at files again, and perhaps you want to look at lists, maybe. It's possible, in order to get the details out of the text file and perhaps present it in a list. That might be a useful thing to do. It wants you to make a menu, so remembering how to put a menu into a definition, so that you can call it anytime you want to. And there are 4 options, or actually 5 options there on the menu, including quit. And then the next thing it asks you to do is the quit option. It's again saying a suitable message should be displayed and the program ends. So you might decide that you want to give them a chance, and are you sure you want to close the message or not in that case? That's something we've done before, and you could perhaps look that up as well. Then entering the airport details. It's entering a 3-letter airport code for the UK airport, and then matching it to see whether it's either LPL or BOH. And if it's not those things, then you display an error message. So this is one of those simple kind of while loop things that we've done before, potentially, or a definition that does it in the same way, goes away and looks at it every time. So it's just a bit of validation, that is. Then you're asked to enter a 3-letter airport code for the overseas airport. Those you've got from the file. So we got those codes from the airports file. So it's only allowed to have those airports that are in that text file. So that's where you need to start thinking about how to use the data out of that file. So there are a few other things to do and some calculations to be done. But really all I want you to do at the moment is have a read through this and make yourself some notes, like I'm starting to do here, of thinking about what am I going to need to do, which things do I know how to do already? Is there anything here that I'm finding I don't know how I'm going to go about doing that? And we're just going to think about doing a little bit of planning and a little bit of questioning of ourselves, really, as to how we're going to go about doing this program. So that's all I want you to do at the moment, is looking at and reading this and making yourself a few scribbly notes are fine about how you're going to go about it.